Hello there, welcome to a little short video. I'm going to show you how I create transfers for some of the models I've been doing, because some of you have probably seen me on Facebook. I've been making my own transfers, so stick with me. See you in a minute. Roll titles. Said, putting in a transfer, well, I'm going to show you how to make your own transfers. I'm no way an expert in this. It's something I've learnt myself, and if you guys can suggest other ways of doing it, please by all means tell me it, because I'm still a newbie at this, and up to now I'm quite happy with what I've achieved. So let's go and have a look. Right, I'm going to show you how to make some transfers for this. I'm not talking about the numbers, I'm not talking about the EWS logos, but as you can see, it's one of the Euro Cargo Rail 66s that run out in France. And one of my major bugbearers of this loco is it never came with Euro Cargo Rail transfers. Well, Euro Cargo Rail logos. So what I'm going to show you is how I make them. And as I said, this is how I make them. And in fact, this is the way I found it works for me. So let's go down onto the laptop and I'll show you how I do it. This 66 was one of my ways of testing whether I can actually do it. As you can see, the cab network rail logos came out pretty well, and so that's alright. But it's this middle one here. I thought it came out a bit too light, but it worked. Reason why it didn't work is because it's a yellow background. I could have put another transfer on top, but you know, for this was just purely as a test to see if I could actually do it, and it seemed to have worked pretty well. Me 66901 numbers have come out bang on how I wanted them to come out. Yeah, so this one was done primarily as a test to see if I could do it, and it worked. So if anybody's interested, it were network rail yellow and just a standard light grey for the roof. But I wasn't content with that, so I had another go at doing another loco. I had a go at doing a loco off my livery list I wanted to do. I decided to do 87002 in Portsbrook livery. Again, I did all the transfers myself for this, but the problem with that logo, it's a white logo, well, a silver logo on a purple background. So obviously the printer can't print white paint, white transfers, because you're printing onto white paper. So what I did with that is I printed the logo off, but I put a silver transfer underneath, so it actually shows it better. And then on the opposite side, as we all know, 87002 has two different liveries on here each side. The logo you've just seen, but it also has Porterbrook on the opposite side on a silver stripe. But the beauty about this one, it was a purple transfer on a silver background. I know the lettering's not correct, but it's the closest thing I could actually find to doing the Porterbrook lettering. So I didn't have the problem, because the real logo's lettering is slightly faded. So I'll put you two photos up of each side and let you decide. So yeah, I'm going to show you a simple project that I'm wanting to do, as you've seen with 66022, and I'll show you probably one or two projects I'm wanting to do as well that I've already started doing the artwork for. So as I said, let's go downstairs and let's have a look at the process. People couldn't switch to air. Right, okay, excuse the TV, but it's the best place I could actually do this. Right, to make my transfers I use Inkscape. Okay, it's available to download for free on internet. So then I go to my file, import, right, okay, and then we're going to use that logo, open, and then you click OK on that, then you get the Euro Cargo Rail logo. Right. So what we do then is let's duplicate it a couple of times, duplicate, and let's move it up 1 second, duplicate, and then let's move one up there, members of the organising committee 2024 are holding a press conference. They're being asked about last night's opening ceremony. Let's duplicate it again. Changes that they had to make because of the weather. Now this and then we'll move that one up there. Okay, like so. But as you can see, it's the wrong size. So let's shrink it down a bit.
We're going to move over this side for a bit. Yeah, gentleman there, and then we'll come down here. Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, hi, Jonathan
and then
from Deutsche Welle. First of all,
move that up there.
Pulling off such an ambitious opening ceremony.
And then do the same again with this one.
One though, looking ahead to the sport. Tomorrow, Steven van der Velde, the Dutch beach volleyballer.
Let's shrink it down.
Take part. I know, obviously jailed for raping.
Okay, so that's a press conference taking place in Paris.
In fact, we use that one. Let's duplicate that one.
2024. Now, athletes in archery, football, handball and rugby sevens will all enjoy an early start.
Join me back in a minute. Right, as you can see, I've sorted it out. I've shrunk them down, and I've altered the colour on the bits here. So what you want to do then is you want to print them off and have a look. Okay, so we go down to print,
A one-of-a-kind supercar, which
and I'm using a
years to restore, is finally being returned to its owner in the United States.
I'm using an inkjet. I'm not using laserjet.
Painstakingly put back together by
And then you print it.
in Shropshire. Our reporter Joan
So let's have a look. See.
Using a turbocharged V8 engine, the Bulldog can reach over 170 miles per hour.
Designed by William Towns, the Aston Martin Bulldog was designed to be the fastest production car on the road in 1979. but the intended family
So we'll have a look at the print when it comes off.
bulldogs never.
Okay, this is the print that's just come off the printer. As you can see, it's still a little bit too big. So what we need to do now is just shrink them down a little bit further, and then we'll come back and have a look. Right, my workboard's getting a bit messy here now, but hopefully these 4 will actually be about the right size I want now. So again, we go, we print, and we print. And then hopefully these will be the correct size for what we actually want this time. So again, we go over and we'll have a look. These are just about perfect for what we want. So what I'll do now is I'll print one, I'll cut one out, and I'll let you have a look at them. As you can see, I've cut one out and stuck it on side at 66. It's just about right for what I want. So we'll go on and print it on some transfer paper. This is the transfer paper I'm using. It's not overly expensive. I only paid 10 quid for 20 sheets. Got them off eBay. When you stick it through the printer, you want the glossy side to be the one that gets printed. So what you do is you place it on the bottom, so you've got like a matte side on top, and then stick it in printer like so. And if you look, you want it on the glossy setting. Okay, so bear with me. So yep, I've just printed that off. So we'll have a look at me
Well, the Conservatives think that all the kind of doom and gloom from the Labour Party
other transfers been working on.
They thought is actually a way to kind of lay the ground for future tax increases. Now that is something that Labour
We'll close that down.
Taxes,
In fact, we'll save it.
But the Conservatives have pointed out that Labour promised 50 times.
And that's my wallpaper got. So let's have a look at what we got.
Labour politicians have said.
So here we are, some printed transfers. So what you do now is you let that dry, and then you put some lacquer on it. That just acts as a waterproof barrier, because you can't stick them straight into water because the ink will just run off. So then of course, as I said, I put 2 coats on, but it's entirely up to you how many you stick on. And then all you do then is just use them as standard water slide transfers, like anything you get, and they will be on that 66 very soon. As you can see, the transfers are now done, and they're actually on the 66 now. I think they've actually come out pretty well actually, and if we turn it round, we've also got them on the other side as well. So yep, thank you for watching the video. Leave a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed the videos, and hope to see you in the next one, because it'll be updates on the next one. Thanks again, see you later.